Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the sign Cancer. So for the year of 2023, what is in store for you if your rising sign or your moon sign sit in Cancer? So before I continue on, realize that I am a Vedic sidereal astrologer, and you cannot be putting your Western placements here, what I'm talking about. So if you do not know your sidereal Vedic astrology, ascendant or moon, go to my website, galacticcenter.org, and go to my free chart calculator, put in all your information, scroll to the very bottom where it says AS, that's your ascendant sign, and MO, that is your moon sign. Those are the signs I want you to listen to. So if your ascendant is Cancer or your moon is Cancer, then this is going to be a year of great opportunity for you career-wise. But that doesn't start up till the end of April. So the end of April, transiting Jupiter is going to go into your 10th house with Rahu. And that gives major expansion career-wise, major opportunity. But prior to that, now I'm talking about 2022, and for the beginning first 4 months of the year, between January through April, you're still in preparation for this huge expansion career-wise. So you've been taking the courses, you've been learning, you've been getting all the information that is possible for your opportune career change. It's about to take off the second half of this year. This is really exciting. So during this past 2022 and the first 4 months of the year, it's been a time of, well, you've been traveling, you've been opening, you've been learning. And I'll tell you what, if your father's still around and you're in pretty good connection with your father, you will come together and have more association with your father. Now, if your father's no longer alive, then there's been some interesting memories that have come up that have brought something to be learned about him. Another thing that this past year, 2022, and progressively all the way through April, is teachers and learning. New teachers have come into your life that have given you opportunities to learn something more, to expand your viewpoint and even your spirituality in this world. It's quite amazing how Jupiter can really attract and expand and give opportunities in the area of teachers, of learning, and travel. The other aspect, though, is you're in preparation to become your own teacher while Jupiter has been transiting through your 9th house. But once it hits the 10th house, and especially around the end of May and June, it looks like it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time for you career-wise. New opportunities and expansion are coming into play, and you're going to be in a year of expanding and growing your work, your future, your career. And then I got to tell you, the following year in 2024, that's where you're going to be really sitting back and enjoying the fruits of what you have built, your labors of your work, your career. But this is the time for you to still learn and then set it all up. You're setting it all up this year of 2023. Now, another thing is Saturn's been in your 8th house. So the money that maybe you've been receiving through other people might be where there's not so much, or it's coming to an end. There's something about you putting an end to the past and something about money and resources. Maybe it's not going to be as fruitful based on there's some income, it seems, that might have been taken away. Saturn is aspecting your 2nd house. And it's more about you building your own work and opportunities to make this year and your future much, much better. Much better, but it doesn't have to come through others anymore, like maybe you depended on that before. So with Jupiter being in your 10th house, that means that K2 is in your 4th house. And throughout the time that transiting Jupiter is in your 10th house, well, this will be, let me remind you, the end of April on through the end of the year, you're in a different place. In other words, your home, where you're living, that has changed. And it's still changing because K2 is in your 4th house. So everything about your security, your home, your environment, settling in, settling down is under flux and changes. So that you're just always looking for the right place to move, the right place to be, and it's just not so settling. But I will say K2's already been there. So K2's been there for most of 2022 and continues to be there, of course, through 2023 till the end of November of 2023. But let me remind you, once Jupiter comes into play here, into Aries, the end of April, it's going to be aspecting the nodal axes. So in other words, your Rahu plus your K2. So where you move, you're going to feel more at home. And yes, there's going to be a very progressive move this year. That's going to bring you opportunities and new people into your life as Jupiter aspects your K2. In your 4th house of your security, your home, where you want to go and retreat from the world. It's going to be nicer, bigger, you're going to have more space, but that doesn't really take root to the second part of the year. And one thing I do want to remind you of, around the time of probably October through November, be aware, yes, October to November, there may be some discord in the home with the family or in your house. So be ready, prepared for that, because that's going to be where you're going to find something where things are, maybe you're reconstructing or doing some kind of work on your home, but it's going to feel disorganized and torn up. Or maybe it's time that you feel like your home environment, you don't like it anymore, and it's time you feel like you got to move. But one way or another, there's going to be a little bit of chaos in the area of where you're living. But that's only the months of October, November. So with that, this is a great year for you. Career-wise, expansion is coming. All the things that you've wanted to develop and all your hard work and your studies are going to prove out. Then I also get that it's time for you to be more dependent on your own work to bring in the money, the finances. Let go of that past and all those old attachments. They're not serving you well. And just remember, by the end of 2023, you'll be in a new place. Your life will be different, career, home, and prosperity. So with that, I'll close. If you would like to learn Vedic astrology, remember I have a university, University of Vedic Astrology.com. And we're starting a brand new class, which means the first semester starts. But anyway, you can join the university at any time. It's self-paced. But when I start the new videos, live videos, where you get to come together and be a part of our community through Zoom, this will start January 25th. Check it out. Go to universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.